we are discussing one of the non-probability sampling technique, that is judgmental sampling technique. This sampling technique is also known as purposive or authoritative sampling technique. Our discussion is divided into what is judgmental sampling, when or why this is used, and how this sampling technique is applied, and in the end I'll give you the conclusion of our discussion. What is judgmental sampling? This sampling technique is one type of non-probability sampling technique. It means the samples are chosen from the population without randomization. In other words, the member of the population has no equal chance to be taken or to be included as the sample of research. This sampling technique is also known as purposive or authoritative sampling technique. And the main point of the sampling technique is the samples are chosen only on the basis of the researcher's knowledge and judgment. It means, for example, you are the researcher. Then the decision to take the sample is based on your ideas, based on your point of view. That's why the researcher's knowledge and judgment. Okay, so that is based on the researcher's knowledge or judgment. When or why this sampling technique is used? When there is a limited number of individuals possess the trait of interest. In other words, it is the only viable sampling technique in obtaining the information from a very specific group of people. This will be very clear when we talk or discuss the example. How this sampling technique is applied? Then you have to know, okay, the sampling technique is based on the researcher's knowledge, point of view or ideas, okay, or judgment. Then there is no specific steps or rules in taking the sample if you apply this sampling technique. Once again, because that is based on the researcher's judgment. That is the reason. So, for example, what are the best methods of learning English for the students at the high school level? In answering this research question, we need data. In getting the data, we need the samples. So, who will be the sample to answer this research question? If you are the researcher, so it is based on you. It is based on your judgment. That is judgmental sampling technique. And for example, to answer the research question, then you conclude or decide that the information or the data to answer the research question will be gotten from those students whose grades or score in English ranked around 9 to 10. That is the meaning of judgmental sampling technique, based on the researcher's judgment or knowledge. Conclusion: judgmental sampling. Okay, the samples are selected or chosen based on the researcher's knowledge or professional judgment. The other names for this sampling technique is purposive or authoritative sampling technique. This is one of the type of non-probability sampling technique. It means the samples are chosen without randomization. In other words, they don't have equal chance to be taken or included as the sample of our research. So that is judgmental sampling. See you in my other English learning videos. Bye bye.